The Prism of Focus book is an addendum to Mage 20th edition. I was listening to the author doing a podcast. They reworked paradigm and practice. Now your practice and your paradigm are the most important. For your paradigm, you can either choose one that's available in the book, they've got lots of them, or you can build it out of 3 tenets. A metaphysical tenet, which is an explanation for how reality operates and why magic is possible. A personal tenet, why you specifically can use magic. Why are you special? And a third one is an ascension tenet, which is what is the ultimate purpose for magic. Examples given are achieve full knowledge, build a utopia, abnegate the self.
Mine is definitely build a utopia. Now that Ollie realizes kind of the world, Ollie wants to build a fucking utopia.
The second major change is to define what rotes are, give them an XP cost, and defines why they are better than just regular casting of effects. They allow you to make an ability check instead of an arete roll. It ends up being intelligence plus occult, or charisma plus subterfuge. You make a skill roll rather than just your 3 dots of arete. Rotes now cost 3 XP for each dot of free sphere rating. So if it's got life 2, matter 3, then that's 15 XP. You get 6 free sphere levels of rotes to start with. 10 free sphere levels of rotes for y'all, because I'm starting this in the 4th episode.
So basically there's certain spells that are good at.
Yeah, there's certain effects that you have practiced. The last thing that they changed really is practice levels. Your primary practice is now essentially a background that goes up with your arete. You can purchase additional practices as if they were backgrounds at 3 XP per dot. You cannot produce a magical effect using a sphere higher than your rating in the practice. So it works out that you can use anything up to your arete in your main practice, but any other practices, you've got to buy 1 level at a time, essentially secondary arete, but it's a lot cheaper. How does Oliver think he's getting in contact with these beings? He had quite a few rads in his system.
Largely just like hopes beyond hope that the thing will work, and really believes that something will work.
But, like, surely other people have tried that. What makes you special?
Have you tried just being really cool?
I think it's just a skill issue.
Get good.
In what way?
You know? Like,
You're better at hoping?
yeah, my dreams are just better and more important than everybody else's. For some reason.
I think that the for some reason is going to need to be more defined if that's your practice.
Yeah.
Did you get bitten by a radioactive alchemist?
No, it did literally get bitten by a radioactive spider. So did you.
Did?
Yeah, that's the radioactive spider thing.
I was the world's best photographer before that.
True, but if you wanted to add a practice at some point, then that would be a good excuse.
I guess I hadn't fully thought about what does give me the magic. Like, I know that I have it because these things reach out and talk to me.
See, what I'm beating around is this is connected to your initial theories and to the Reed incident itself. Nuclear reactions have a really fuckety effect on the multiverse. The reason why you could talk to the other realities is probably because you were radioactive. You are a nuclear physicist, after all. The warp happened around a nuclear reactor. So the idea is that Oliver believes that he can contact the outer beings, the players, the narrative sphere, through radiations. Either he needs to be radioactive, or he needs to have some sort of radioactive signaling device.
Okay, I'm with it.
can't believe you're ripping off The Simpsons by being radioactive, man.
The tonic water is actually water that has little bits of uranium and pocket.
We did establish that you have been buying a frankly concerning number of smoke detectors, grinding up the radioactive americium and making your mutagenic power drink.
Scott, what plants crave? Limousine.
Ionizing radiation.
My favorite.
The fluid isn't blue, that's just the Cherenkov radiation.
Cherenkov radiation is my favorite kind of radiation.
What kind?
Cherenkov radiation. It's caused when particles move faster than the speed of light in their medium. The speed of light is slightly slower in air and even slower in water. If you were to accelerate an object to near the speed of light in a vacuum, but higher than the speed of light in the substance, you'd get Cherenkov radiation. It's basically a sonic boom with light.
Would that be a luminal boom?
Or some asshole named Cherenkov discovers it and calls it Cherenkov radiation.
I call it a Hawking hole.
I suppose we should get back to where we left off, shouldn't we? John, Oliver, and Judas were in a limousine sitting outside of the Hillsboro Nazarene Church.